The most important thing is to love yourself. Never let the world's view of you, either positive or negative, have a shaping effect on your own sense of self-worth. If you let a world positive view of you define you, then you may find yourself believing you are more than you are, and if you let a world negative view define you, then you may feel you are less than you are. But always know that you are everything you are. You are special and have wonderful attributes to you, no matter what you feel about your appearance. The one thing that I always note as I observe people in life is that there are always two people inside every one person. Not always, but nearly always. There is the person that is presented to the world, and then there is the private person who may be completely different when alone in their homes. That's because we tend to project a certain image to others without particularly meaning to, but who we really are in our hearts and souls is sometimes very different. Only you know your own inner thoughts, what you are good at, what you don't feel good doing, what you like to eat, and what you feel passionate about. You know the personalities you like in other people, and those that you keep your distance from. The most important thing, though, is to never allow this increasingly harsh world to dictate to you what your own self-worth is. Advertisements on TV, sitcoms, magazines, other people, phone apps, and conversations via text messages, and many other outside things can influence how we feel we are supposed to be. Well, very, very few people are like the glamorous people in advertisements. Very, very few people are famous. Even a smaller amount of people live without worries about something within themselves. The most glamorous, wealthy, good-looking person you can think of has worries about something concerning their own body or mind. It is called the human condition, or at least a part of the human condition. Please don't feel alone. It is okay to not like parts of yourself as long as the dislike is coming from you and not your perception through the lens of external influencers like the ones I mentioned in my last paragraph above. I dislike parts of my own personality, and I am not the most handsome either, but I am very happy. Why? Because I decided as I got older that what other people think doesn't matter. I don't have to live with them, and more importantly, they are not inside my mind and don't deal with what I deal with internally. In other words, they don't know the true me. I know the true me, and I like myself, my true self. I know what I am good at, and I know what I enjoy. I enjoy watching movies and eating chips and drinking beer and walking my dog. And if the weight continues to pile onto me, I don't care. Nobody lives forever. We have to try to be kind to ourselves and not be too harsh upon ourselves, because you know the world will try to do that to us without any help from us. Don't help the external influencers to make you feel bad about yourself by starting to believe them. You are good at a lot of things. You enjoy a lot of things. You know within yourself what you love to do. Having the secret inside your mind that you don't really care what others think if it is negative is a good thing. It means you have a secret that nobody knows about and nobody can touch. It is all yours and it is precious. Believe in your good attributes. Life is not about looks really. It is about how highly we value the good things that we are. Concentrate on the good things that make you who you are. I know it isn't easy, but please try. You will find there is a lot more for you to value in yourself than you realized. Honestly, it's okay. If you believe that you're ugly, don't worry. I'm not here to try to convince you that you're beautiful in your own way. But you don't have to make your appearance so seriously, you know. The way you look has little to do with your value, your worth, your feeling right at this moment, and who you are inside. Sure, there are pretty, handsome people who are gifted with things you think you could never have. But does it mean you are inferior to them in any way? What is it that you think they have better privilege than you? Attention, dates, compliments, being put on a pedestal, promotions, more money perhaps, an easy life, etc. Be honest to yourself. Do you really need those things? Are those things the things that make your life worth living? Or do you think there is a possibility, a reality where you feel fine and safe in your own skin, and the ways people react to your look cannot affect your ability to live your own fulfilling life? When you go down on the street and see someone whom you deem ugly, what do you think in your head? Do you not even pay any attention to them? Does your brain have thoughts like, okay, here's another human being. I need to go to the grocery. What's for dinner? Or do you make a big effort to stop and stare and curse at that person with horrible words just because they don't look attractive? I doubt you would do that. In fact, only a few people make an effort to be mean. A few out of 7 billion. One out of the whole street. And trust me, they will soon realize they're mean ass. Or won't. But that doesn't matter, because their mean asses have nothing to do with you. Pretty people have their fair share of problems too. Fake relationships, entanglement, their identity is tied with their appearance, etc. Maybe this is a chance for you to know what it feels like to live a life without attachment to your appearance. A life where you are not constantly busied by attention, approvals, compliments, wondering if things are fake or real. A life where you have time to explore different ways to live your life. Take this opportunity. Next time, when you feel uncomfortable in your body, or feel like you are ugly and inferior, remember that the worst thing that can happen is that somebody might think you are unattractive. It translates to, they are not attracted to you. And what is so horrible about that? Do you really need every person out there to feel attracted to you? Do you want to go out and feel attracted and turned on by every person you see? I don't. It is not your responsibility to impress anyone. The phrase "you are unattractive" makes it look like you're the victim, that you're under everyone else's mercy. But it has more to do with what they think than what you are. So smile, or cry, or whatever you feel like, my friend. Allow people to think what they think, and allow yourself to keep minding your own business. Don't let anything stop you from being nice, from feeling okay. As long as you live your life true to yourself, true to your morals, everything will be okay.